A major super PAC focused on AI is launching a big campaign today. Emily Wilkins joins us right now with the details on that. Emily, good morning.
Good morning, Becky. Well, yeah, look, this is an advocacy group attached to that major AI PAC that we've talked about. They're launching a $10 million campaign today, trying to push Congress to pass a national framework on AI regulation and preempting a growing number of state laws that seek to regulate AI. CNBC got our first look at this campaign. The group, Build American AI, it's backed by that larger AI PAC, Leading the Future. That's got $100 million to deploy, at least now. We're expecting even more. Andreessen Horowitz, SV Angel's Ron Conway, OpenAI's Greg Brockman, Palantir Joe Lonsdale. They are all donors to this effort. And we know that the smaller campaign that's being announced today, it's going to be multi-platform. It's going to be TV ads, digital, social media ads, plus thousands of calls to members of Congress urging them to move forward on an AI law and a preemption. And this effort comes as lawmakers are trying to craft that measure to halt a growing patchwork of state AI laws that the AI industry says makes compliance difficult. Hundreds of AI bills were introduced in state legislatures this year, and 4 states, Texas, California, Utah, and Colorado, have already passed major AI laws. Plus, New York's AI law, it passed the Assembly, but it still needs to be signed by the governor. And we reported last week that the AI PAC is opposing one of the assemblymen responsible for that law, Alex Boris, who I know is coming up later. The White House, they have been working on an executive order to discourage states from implementing their AI laws, but those plans have reportedly been paused to see if Congress can come up with a more permanent solution. And the hope, I think, for a lot of this campaign is that it will push many lawmakers in that direction. Guys?
You know, Emily, if you look at this, how do you think this plays out, this fight over federal versus state laws for AI regulation?
I mean, Becky, Congress has a ways to go before they get to something that they can actually agree on here. I mean, you do have Republicans and even some Democrats who are open to the idea of a national standard, but you have a number on both sides who are also very much opposed to this initiative. And part of the reason is that there's this request for them to preempt a lot of the state laws. Well, the question is preempt with what? At this point, we don't have one comprehensive piece of AI legislation bouncing around Congress that could be realistically signed by Trump. So where we're at now is that Congress is going to try to get this language on one of the must-pass bills in the next few months. But if they're not able to do that, remember, the White House does have that executive order that they're working to tee up.